What's up, nerds? So the Try Guys made their official announcement, guys. They all came out. I heard about this because my wife listened to it in the car, and while I was listening to music, so of course we had to turn the music off and listen to this because that's more important. And I don't listen to all of it, but like, oh my god, let me just play the video. As you know, Ned Fuller. What do you know? What his name is? He got he was cheating on his wife, so they fired him. To me, that's insane. I get it. You shouldn't be cheating. It's bad. But like, he's fired. Like that seems like a crazy response. Didn't he build the brand with them? It just seems like a really disproportionate response to fire this guy for doing this. It's not good, but should have been cheating. But it's way too much. And it's also weird that like now that the wife, now like what does she do? Like she doesn't have money now. You know what I'm saying? That seems weird. It's like, oh, you got cheated on, and now you don't have an income. Because I think that she was a stay-at-home mom. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, they act like he committed murder. I feel like it's so disproportionate. I just feel like it's so. I know people are saying like, oh, like the potential power dynamic thing, but I don't know. Listen, I know it's with an employee. Okay. I get like the misconduct thing. I get that they're playing it safe. Maybe that's what it is. But like not for nothing, because I know that there can be power imbalances in these situations. And maybe there was. It's more likely that there wasn't. The two of them probably just attracted to each other. They were at work together and they slept together. I don't think that he leveraged anything over her for this, that, and the other thing. I'm just saying, like, a lot of times people, you know, like fuck around at work and it's not like this big power dynamic issue. You know? That's all I'm saying. I get that, you know, but these guys seem genuinely upset about it. This guy especially. I think he's best friends with his wife, by the way. That's the part that's weird. If they were like, yeah, we got to take a step back, whatever. But this guy's like pissed. But let's watch it. Let's just watch it. Ned was the least liked Try Guy anyway. Well, that doesn't make it better. That just means that let's help them kill him off. Let's just get this going.
Is no longer working with the Try Guys.
Oh, start over.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. By now, we're assuming you've seen the Reddit threads and TikToks and tweets and news articles. We want to give you a timeline of what's transpired and some transparency into our decision making. Okay. Throughout this video, there will be things that we want to say or go into further, but as I'm sure you're aware, there are some...
Oh, his wife has a job. Is it necessarily a legal issue, though? Because it's not illegal to sleep with a coworker, right? Unless he like did something like leverage power, but I don't think that happened. I guess we don't know because they won't talk about it, but...
legal issues we have to consider as we go through everything.
On Labor Day weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior. We reached out to check on that employee. Ned confirmed the reports and since confirmed that this had been going on.
Look at how angry this guy on the left looks. Middle guy's going to cry. Guy on the left is angry. The guy on the right's all right. He's not doing too bad.
For some time, which was obviously very shocking to us, and we just want you to know that we had no idea this was going on. All of that information was just as shocking to us as all of this has been for you this week.
Okay.
And thus began a 3-week...
Listen. When you guys say, I think there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, I need you to not do that. Because here's the problem. Here's the issue, right? A lot of what they're doing is, it's from what I heard in the video so far, and it could change as I rewatch the video with being paying attention more. But they don't really get explicit to what's going on, which makes sense because they're going to handle it privately. The problem is that you shouldn't sit down and speculate, because what you're going to do, what people are always going to do, is they're going to speculate in a way that makes what you think might be happening feel more valid. Well, he might have told this girl that if she didn't fuck him, he was going to fire her. You know what I mean? Like that. Don't go this disproportionate. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not lean into the conspiracy narrative. You can disagree with what happened. You can think that it's justified he got fired. We're all allowed to have differences in opinion, but don't let your mind wander due to lack of information and filling in holes, okay? Don't be doing that shit. Knock it off right now, all right? Have a proportionate response.
Process of engaging with employment lawyers, corporate lawyers, HR, PR, and more, in order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps. From the jump, we were acutely aware of just how contrary this was to the values of the company we've built and those of everyone who works here.
It seems to be a consensual engagement. I think that a lot of people, we got the online narratives and it's like, oh, everything's sexual assault now. I'm just saying, that's how a lot of people, bro, I'm just saying, a lot of people run with that too far. But bro, that can happen. But a lot of times people just want to fuck around at work. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like that shit. Sometimes the boss narrative doesn't actually matter. It's just people that want to sleep around, and they, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Is something we took
That seems to be what happened.
very seriously.
Yeah, the employee had was engaged for like 10 years or something. It was like her with her boyfriend for like 10 years.
We refused to sweep things under the rug. That is not who we are, and is not what we stand for.
We immediately removed
Well,
Ned
you're all sitting. You're all sitting. Of course, that's not what you stand for.
from work activities and engaged an HR professional to conduct a thorough review of the facts.
Okay.
We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review.
Interesting. That's interesting.
We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review.
Okay.
Over a few weeks, that's included removing his section from videos, digitally removing him from others, and choosing not to feature him in our merch throws. Honestly, I want to give
I didn't know what they meant by release. I didn't know what, but now I understand the releasing of videos.
major props to our editing staff for how deftly they've handled that. There are several videos that we've deemed as fully unreleasable. You will never see them, and that is due to his involvement. And that's a decision that has cost
What
us
if we buy the VHS with the extra scenes in it? Then can we see it?
lots of money. We will not be able to recoup that money, but it's a decision we stand by proudly.
Okay.
Now, we can't talk about the details of the review, but suffice to say, we found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him. Okay. So on Friday, September 16th, the three of us signed written consent of the members of Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager and an employee. We chose not to rush into the announcement for a few reasons. Namely, there are real people who have been affected. And while we consider this a company matter, there's just also a family at the center of this.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement, and we're working towards that with our team. But in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer.
Okay.
We were obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this. This is someone who we'd built a brand and a company with for 8 years. We feel saddened, not just personally, but on behalf of our staff and our fans who believed in us.
I don't know that we'll ever be able to fully articulate the pain we feel at this moment.
Why? Why are you crying? Like, I don't know. It's just, listen, okay, I can even accept the firing for like the PR reasons and because you're friends and shit, but like, holy fuck, you're acting like this guy literally murdered somebody. People are going fucking crazy. Like, Ned did a shitty thing. Okay, I agree. If you want to fire him, I can understand the move. But, bro, you're on the verge of tears. Chill the fuck out, dog. And you want to know what the crazy thing? I was talking to my wife about this because she was watching in the car and I was listening. And I was like, these motherfuckers are being so performative. And she's like, no, I think they're being serious. And I was like, that's fucking pathetic. Like, what are you doing? Oh, they're friends. Okay. Yeah, if they're fucking friends, sometimes your friends do bad things. Oh, they're friends with the guy. Okay. They're fucking friends. But, like, you guys act like he fucking murdered somebody. Have you ever done something shitty in your life that your friends would be like, that's not good? Everybody has. It seems like a disproportionate response. You're crying too? Okay, thank God. It's like, fuck. If you're friends, then wouldn't you be like, damn, bro, that was shit? But like, I don't know. It seems disproportionate. I'm just saying. Imagine your brother doing that. Imagine my brother cheating on his wife. I, frankly, probably wouldn't care that much. I'd be like, oh, well, you're an asshole, dick. Not my wife, you know? I don't know. I'm just saying, this feels massively disproportionate. You guys are coming up with excuses as to why it's okay for this guy in the middle to be fucking on the verge of tears, but I personally think that this is fucking a little intense.
It's hard to rewatch old videos that we love and are proud of. We're losing a friend. We're losing someone we built a company with. We have countless memories with.
Damn. I think that maybe Ned and this guy were having sex behind the scenes too.
We just made a TV show together. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. It's weird.
Their brand. Would you stop with their brand? That makes it seem like I was right in the first place and they're having like this bullshit result. It's their brand. What you're telling me right now is that they're literally virtue signaling. When you go, it's their brand, that's not a positive statement for them, okay? I get that people disagree with me on this and a lot of my fans are like, fuck you, Papa God, that's fine. Bring it on, motherfucker. But when you tell me that this is their brand, all you're signaling to me is that they are fucking virtue signaling, motherfucker. That is not a positive thing for you to be saying. It's like, bro, it's like when you call somebody a good debater. He's a really good debater. What you're telling that person is that they're good at like winning the argument, not actually being honest. Like this isn't the thing that you're saying doesn't do a whip and a nay on me. Okay. Oh, I'm just being honest. Okay. All right. I'm just saying, when you say that it's their brand, that to me, you're telling me, Papa Gut, they don't give a fuck. That's not good. Okay?
We're sorry that this ever happened, and we don't know what more to say.
There's also our staff of 20 strong who they just don't deserve the negative attention our brand is now getting because they didn't do anything. But they're our family, and they're some of the most talented, creative minds in the
What does 20 strong mean? Like 21, 22? It's usually 20 strong. Okay.
world, and our primary focus right now is making sure they feel comfortable and proud coming to work. The work they do never ceases to astound us, and frankly, there's just no world in which...
Listen, I can't with these fucking terminally online comments. Listen, I'm sorry. Obviously, this is going to be the heated video. Why would anybody want to be friends with somebody who hurt and lied to the person that they were closest to? Listen, I'm an active advocate against cheating. I think it's shitty. I think it breaks a relationship contract. But I'm not going to pretend to understand the lives of people who have been married for 10, 5, 10, 20, however long they've been married for and together. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on in their fucking life. You know, maybe he cheated on her because he's like, I hate this fucking bitch. I don't know. Maybe he cheated on her because he was being a stupid ass. I don't really know the specifics. But I'm not going to completely... Bro, it's the weirdest thing in the world because I know it's people who are more left-leaning who are like the angriest about it. And all those left-leaning motherfuckers, you're all about like prison reform and how people can become better and this, that, and the other thing. But then all of a sudden this guy cheats on his wife, doesn't even commit a crime, and all of a sudden this is worse. I'm just saying. Like, can we... If we're gonna do like the Reformation culture and like giving people second chances, like, you know... Live it, motherfucker. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. All I'm saying.
Which we could have navigated all of this without them. Now, there are videos that were shot ahead of all this, right?
I don't think that this guy should lose his whole way of life because he was being a fucking asshole.
We're going to be editing Ned out like the new season of Without a Recipe, and we're working with our editors and finding creative solutions to the footage. And we also have some branded videos that we've already committed to. So when you see a video that's sponsored in a few weeks and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is kind of weird. It's just how things are, and that's why.
Okay.
Look, I get that when stuff like this happens, there's going to be speculation and gossip. And we ask that you respect the privacy of the family members and employees who may be caught up in this. We also want to remind you that the internet has a tendency to be a lot harsher towards women than men.
Listen.
So please, we ask that you exercise kindness.
Listen, let me just say one thing, okay? First of all, that can be true, especially in like video game spaces, but not in this space. I don't think so. I haven't seen a single person being critical of this woman in any capacity. But let me tell you something. Okay, what it seems like was a consensual engagement between Ned and this woman. It seems like this woman was with some other guy for 10 years. And it seems like nobody's talking about how she is kind of an asshole as well. If he's an asshole, unless it was, and you was some kind of like assault thing in some capacity where power dynamic, all that, and he was like, you need to this, that, the other thing. What's more likely is that they were consensually fucking around. Which is the more likely case. If that's true, she's to blame as well. Maybe like 60-40. She cheated too. Nobody's shitting on her. They obviously can't fire her because then that could be a lawsuit because it could look bad. But let's just be honest here, okay? Let's not like pretend that this woman doesn't like. Hey, shame on you, girl. See, this is one of those instances where sometimes you guys idolize celebrities. Never fucking do that shit. Sometimes somehow he's like deserves a much harsher punishment than her. They both did a bad thing. They're probably not even bad people. I'm just saying, but we got to fucking destroy this guy. I get the legality of it potentially, but it's doubtful that there's anything going on there legally. I'm just saying, dude. Fuck her too. I'm just saying, dude. Okay? I'm just saying. All right?
Things will change here. What we hope is that within this, there's also the opportunity for positive growth and better videos ahead. But it's going to be hard.
They're probably going to be worse videos, but okay.
This whole thing is going to be really fucking hard.
And we imagine you have lots of questions, a lot more questions right now, and we're going to have more to say in the future. Just right now, we're focused on bringing the best content possible between now and the end of the year, and then figuring out what the future of this channel looks like from there.
That's it for now. Again, more to come. Some things may change. We are just sort of figuring it out all one day at a time.
Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. Okay. And we look forward to introducing you to the next era of the Try Guys ahead.
Okay. Well,
Ned Fulmer is no longer...
Frankly, I always thought that these are the Fall Guys. I thought that's what they were, the guys that made the Fall Guys video game, but I guess I was wrong. Well, that's pretty much it, hopefully, for this situation. I don't think that Ned Fulmer, right, will make like a... Listen, if it was me, if I was Ned Fulmer, start a new YouTube channel called Fuck You Fall Guys, and I would go, boom, and I would be like, fuck you guys, I fucked up, but you're going way too far. That would be pretty cool, but that's not going to happen, obviously. He probably has signed like a non-disclosure agreement, so. Do I think they'll add a new member? I don't know. I'm never going to watch. I don't watch the Try Guys. Why don't they go try and fuck off? You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, now that the Try Guys. Because there's only 3 of them, just like a triangle. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. And a special shout out to all my Patreon patrons, my YouTube members, and my Twitch subs. If you'd like to learn how you can contribute even more than you already are by simply watching the video, you can check the links down below, which will unlock a special feature depending on the platform that you subscribe to, such as Patreon here that will get your name right here on this wall. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching, and have a good one.